too.
A shovel at least would have been good. But yeah, like if you've seen the channel, Advoko, Advoko makes,
Yeah.
and he's like, yeah, and the way I never tire is by switching from task to task, engaging different muscle groups that I never become bored nor tired of the task. And 1 minute he's cutting stone, 1 minute he's building a water wheel, right?
Well, he gets gratification from it too because he gets to see the work. Like, you know,
Right.
it's worth it. Just like me sweeping up here.
That's great, by the way.
It's worth it because it looks so much better now.
I think a shovel and a rake.
Yeah, rake for sure. Rake.
Like a farmer's rake.
My bushcraft broom was. If I had pliers, I could make a proper bushcraft broom though. If I could crank those the metal strap tight.
Yeah, I double checked. I actually double checked that I don't have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wires and the portions are so small. Like if it was longer, you maybe could, but working with a little tiny piece.
Yeah.
And then we have to get the walls in. And I think once the walls are in,
dude, it's gonna be dope.
So definitely, like I mean, aside from our regular everyday run-of-the-mill bushcrafty stuff that we take, like our knives and whatever,
Yeah.
I think that a shovel would be useful.
Oh,
I like that this plank of this thing is weathered and old. It gives it legitimacy over this one, which I feel is just like a danger to itself and others.
You have a sawzall, right? Do you have a metal bit for it?
I don't have like a straight metal one, like made of diamond. I have ones that are for combined.
Yeah, just cut them.
Yeah, that I can do. Yeah, that I can do.
I was thinking about that this morning.
You see, and now the usefulness of the sawzall starts to shine. Like when you have to do a big project, chainsaw for sure. Like if you need to make more than one cut at a time, chainsaw. Like if you want to turn this tree into firewood, chainsaw.
Well, in my
But when you
opinion,
need to cut those nails,
in my opinion, chainsaws are for natural wood,
yeah.
not for like refined wood.
No, and our chainsaw needs sharpening too.
But you know what I mean? They're made for the fresh or like whatever
Yes,
tree.
soft wood.
It's not made for.
Not soft wood, but like
It's not made for cutting this.
pressure treated.
No.
I don't think so
No.
either. No, I mean, mostly you want to use the chainsaw on faggots and things like that, right?
Yeah. Is that word socially acceptable in the correct format? Or is this still something where we're going to get grief?
Well, I don't know. We used to get them delivered at festivals. Like, you know, a flat...
Is that what they actually call it, though?
On a flatbed truck, you know, like the biggest flatbed you can get. Not a tractor trailer, but a straight truck. So the one bundle fits on the truck at a time. So they're 8 feet across. Like I'm 6 feet high. They're this high, right?
Yeah.
And they're bound with wire. So at the mill, a giant machine just straps them with wire, and you got to climb up with the chainsaw on top and cut them into, because we use pieces this long for our fires at the festivals.
Yeah.
The whole 3 or 4 of these things are delivered. One to each one of the party tents gets its own, and the talking heads, the outside basin gets one, and somebody's got to climb up and cut
Wow.
all that shit, all those faggots. Yeah. Yeah, but they're 10 feet across. Like they're 15 feet long, you know? Like it's hours and hours of work for each one. We need a longer surface, yeah.
It's hacking it.
Yeah, I don't know what else would be good. More wire, more rope. He likes to use that twine.
It's because it's natural.
I would really, like,
I think so.
No word of a lie, I would really like to put the grooves into the top of this instead of this. Like, I'm not super confident about that.
Yeah.
You know what's the reason I like it up there? Is that I can stand under it.
Were we really sitting